1, then Zheng Hao Pen from China, and lane number 2, Magyar Kovacs from Hungary, and lane 3, Bohab Ehab Helmi from Egypt. We have 2 Koreans, so lane 4, Seung Lee from the Republic of Korea, lane 5, Oleksky Nenchakarov from Ukraine, and lane 6, Liu Nguyen Dok Tam from Vietnam, and lane 7, Kentaf David from SMS1, and also Kim as introduced in lane 8.
Okay, so now we go with the male event of the 1500s. As you already know, the longest event in the competition program. We have a very interesting 8-athlete startup with a representative from China, Hungary, Egypt, Korea, Ukraine, Vietnam, CMAS1, and Korea again. The best qualification time for Lee Seong from Korea. He's a very, very strong athlete in this event. But also we have Oleksiy Sakharov from Ukraine, world champion many, many times in this type of competition. So I think it's going to be a really interesting event. So now, as you can see, we are having the presentation of each athlete. So let's see how it goes. After the last one, they will have 1 minute 15 seconds to prepare and to the judge to give us the start. So let's see how it goes. Again, it's really nice to have representatives from Vietnam in this type of competition. Normally they don't travel to World Championship in different continents, so it's really good for the development of our sport to have representatives from Vietnam, Malaysia, even Mongolia. So it's really cool for the development in Asia and all over the world that we have the possibility to have this type of athlete from these countries in this competition. And also, as far as I can see, Vietnam is really, really strong in Asia. We just had one medalist in the 50 meters apnea event. So let's see for the 1500s. And as I told you, we have the 1 minute now for the next start. This is the time where the athletes prepare and sit in the competition podium waiting for the signal of the starter judge. This is a really, really demanding event. 1500, 30 laps. So these are the longest long distance swimmers in the swimming pool competition. As you know, we have also open water competitions, 1 kilometer and 5 kilometers. But in swimming pool, this is the longest one. It's going to be really interesting to see the Korean and the Ukrainian guy fighting for the medals. And we'll see which other will be there fighting for the podium. It can be the representative from Vietnam or CMAS1. Also Hungary and Egypt with a really strong history of long distance athletes, so it's going to be really cool to watch. I think this is a very demanding event physically, but I think also mentally, because you have a lot of time to think. You start with a strategy, the strategy that you develop with your coach. But after, you have to be able to adapt the circumstances, to change your strategy. Maybe you plan to be first, but after there are some swimmers faster than you, so you have to wait and change. Be able to adapt. I think for long distance athlete, the possibility to adapt is one of the main reason for success in this type of competitions. So far, they are really close all together. It was a little bit different in the female event. Now it's too close to tell, but until now, 150 meters, the representative from Egypt, the first place, and the representative from Korea, second place, and in the third place, also Korea. So we have Egypt, Korea, and Korea. But it's still too close, so we have to wait. This particular type of competitions, you see that the first places change a lot, as I told you, because this is the strategy that you plan with your coach, that you trained for. So maybe you plan to start faster, or just to have the second part of the competition faster. So this is why we have to wait. But also you can see the different type of techniques. This is really interesting part for the coaches and even for the athletes to see how the different swimmers use different type of techniques. Some have a faster kick, other a stronger kick. So this help a lot at the end. And of course, in this type of competitions, it's really important to save energy. And how you save energy? Well, I think the best way to save energy is to have a proper technique, because if you spend a lot of energy swimming with bad technique, so at the end it's going to be really hard for you to continue the pace that you start off. So let's see. Now it changed. As you can see, the Korean is first, but the Egyptian is still second, and the Korean Kim is still in the third position. The Ukrainian is in the fourth place, but it's still really close to tell. So also one thing that is really important for you to decide, it's after the turnings you have 15 meters. As you can see, there is a black line in the 15 meter, so you have until there to go to the surface. So some athletes in this type of competitions prefer to swim underwater maybe 10 meters, 11 meters, but others go all the way to the 15 meters, which is harder, but it's faster. So you have to train for. But as you can see, by example, the Korean guy in the first position, line 4, he go underwater. You see, almost 15 meters, maybe 14 meters and a half. You have to have really good lungs to do it, but after it's better for you if you can do it, because as you already know, the underwater kick is faster than the surface event. So let's see how it goes. We have to wait still a few more minutes, but still for the bronze and the silver is really close to tell.
Yes, we have Lee Song from the Republic of Korea is proudly leading the race now. So 600 meters passed. Yes, 5 minutes 17 seconds, and we have around 4 seconds or so to widening the gap. So probably another podium medalist might be expected from the Republic of Korea. And following her, we have Egypt swimmer Ehab Helmi Bohab, and the Kovacs mayor from Hungary is coming up to rank number 3. Wow, proud to see the first place candidate Lee Song is solidly moving and with a very strong undulating movement as well. And but from rank 2, 3, 4, a very heated competitive race going on. Yes, amazingly to see. Oh, the second and third rank has been shifted up and changing. So now Hungarian men and also moving up to second, and followed by Egypt Ehab Helmi Bohab. Yes, passing by 850 meters and moving, approaching to 900 meters. Yeah, the second and third place have only 1 second difference between the two. Wow, the pace is very constant, so proud to have 900-meter mark, and after him is around 6.52 meters second difference. And rank number 2, the maker Kovacs are solidly fixing his second rank. And Lee Sung from the Republic of Korea is hurrying up his own race, and the chasing is somewhat difficult at this juncture. But now, Kovacs motor is accelerating at speed now. Yeah, and turning with 8 minutes and 6 seconds. Oh wow, Chinese Pen Ching Hua also moving up with accelerated pace. The rank number 3rd. And we are also approaching the end of 1,100 meters. So Pen Cheng from China is chasing up, but still rank number 4th. And Korean, another boy, Kim Soo, and still maintaining the 7th position. But you know, Lee Sung is probably seems to have a very good physical condition, and probably Korean fans that are cheering out. And the person that is Aquatic Center, so might be that will have a significant impact for him to move forward. So around 6 seconds and gaps and first and second, and also the gap wide between second and third. So now they're splitting up. Previously they have a very good hit. So between second and fourth or fifth, while they have a very cheerful cheering from the gallery, the platform as well. Currently still Lee Sung and rank number 1 with 10 seconds. The marking 130 meters. Still 130 meters left. So it was a very followers are cheering together. So we are videotaping this when I do with the drone. So and we see the after video this and like we see the very quality the video clips will be speaking out. It's after the event. So please stay tuned to TV. Yeah, that's but since one is coming up to rank number third, David, and it's been being behind by the last one more lap. This lap, so you see that all the referees are having the underwater signal, so that and the teamers don't even know what water they are doing that lap, so they might be speeding up and spurting out and accelerating their last minute effort to speed up. Yes, cheering for the Korean song, and the second rank is widening behind, not chasing up a very ideally at this moment. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate the first ever champion, the from Korea, finishing up his race very proudly, 12 minutes, 60 seconds, 07, as the gold medalist, following not only the shortest and the short course, but also the longest course of the 5 meter surface. We have a very proud Korean athletes moving up and advancing and shining out in this world championship here in Korea, Incheon. And the second place, led by the Kovacs, the mayor from Hungary, and the third, and Simas won the affidavit. You know, and as I said earlier, on average, the Asians are very hard to get their medal, 1,500 endurance race, right? But very proudly at their own soil, Korean athlete Lee Sung got the gold medal, very shining moment for this event. We have a very struggling moments, and not only politically but also geopolitical across the world was hindering an obstacle for some athletes to cancel their old junior record are creating. The results are official, the world junior record. I hope that the announcer might speak out the world junior record, right? Siemens won Eknaf David, the 12 minute 22 second 56, probably to have world junior record. Wow, it's just day one of 2026 Siemens World Champions Fencing Indoor. But day one, we have a very proud moments, and that heated moment will be coming on as well until the end of this week. So this is the whole summary, and no doubt Lee Sung got the number 1, and Unsu and they got, the ranked number 9. And I hope Lee Sung and also will be continuing the race. And in screen we have the Kwano lead daddy, and also we have a vice president of KUA, Korean Underwear Association, Mr. Chung Sang-hoon, and very happy moment shared together, not only for his own son and the bronze medal. The 12 minute 22 seconds. So the bronze medal goes to David Akintap by MS1. So Elias Charchos, the Siemens treasurer, is presenting the medal to David. And we have Tong Sang-hoon, Vice President of KUA, is presenting the banquet of flowers. Now silver medal goes to Miguel Kovaci from Hungary with 12 minutes 20.13 seconds. And he was very strong even in the initial phase, but moving up the step by step and got the second medal. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate the gold medalist, the proud Korean Lee Sung. You deserve to have this moment with the gold medal and here the local soil and the Republic of Korea, and very happily Tong Sang-hoon, Vice President of KUA, Korea Underworld Association, presenting the banquet of flowers. You see his face, so proud but still reddened. Please listen to national anthem of the Republic of Korea. Yes, that's the first stage, and the global arena got the gold medal. Proudly Lee Sung, and starting off this as a cornerstone, I hope this will be evolving by leaps and bounds, and not only here in Korea but also his reputation proudly disseminate throughout the world down the road, hopefully. So I said earlier, this is day one still, but we have a very proud moments. And also this festive mood is celebrated all together, not only Koreans, but also all the athletes across the world. So let's see the memorable moment with a group photo together. Honorable three athletes, Lee Sung, Megan Kovacs, and David Ekentov, the Korea and Hungary, and Simes won. And before they competed against heated but now become